What's going on, YouTube? This is Alex with Metastophicles Gaming. Today we're going to be opening something a little bit different. We're going to open a box of Iconic Masters. I've probably only opened 2 packs of this set ever, and it's pretty cool. Master sets in general are typically pretty cool as far as what they have to offer. There's some cool cards in here, like Kakusho, the Evening Star is definitely one of my favorites that you can get from here. Mana Drain is the most valuable card, and also a very, very good counterspell. Sarah Ascendant, which in Commander is, great turn 1 drop for any white deck. There's a lot of cool cards in here, so I'm definitely excited to open this up, see what we can pull. Maybe not get a ton of value out of it, but still pull some really cool cards. And, just enjoy the experience of opening Iconic Masters. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into opening this box and see if we can pull anything cool. Alright, so let's get into this. I don't have a knife with me here, but it's fairly easy to get that open. Alright. So I believe it's 24 packs in here, which is a little bit less than your typical draft boosters. This was before they had the collector boosters and everything, I think. I could be wrong, but I think this was from a handful of years ago. Just have the year on here. I'm sure it's on there somewhere. Regardless, I know that they're older than most of what I've opened on the channel, so let's just get these put aside over here, shuffle them up a little bit, and we can just pick from whatever pile we decide to pick from. So let's go ahead and open the first pack here. So first pack of Iconic Masters. Let's see if we can pull something cool. We got Vent Sentinel, Infantry Veteran, Greater Basilisk, Rot Feaster Maggot, Angel of Mercy, Pillar of Flame, Ruined Servitor, Grisly Spectacle, Fury Charm, Seeker of the Way, Wing Shards, Selesnya Sanctuary, a Blizzard Spectre, and Rampaging Baliths, which is a pretty cool one. Nice landfall on there. White of Precinct 6 is a cool card for, those recursion decks and decks that like to play with the graveyard, so nice foil in there is pretty cool to see. As far as value goes, I don't think either one of those is worth, the White of Precinct 6 isn't worth anything, but Guard Duty, Mnemonic Wall, Earth Elemental, Lead the Stampede, Rakdos Drake, Scion of Ugin, Phyrexian Rager, Nature's Claim, Splatter Thug, Star Compass, Bladewing's Thrall, a Kolagon Monument, Chronicler of Heroes, and Day of the Dragons. So that's the rare for that pack. That I remember that from way back in the day. There's the foil there. So Day of the Dragons, pretty cool. Move on to the next one. I'm probably just going to start skipping the commons, honestly, rather than go through every single one. So I'll just kind of run through them real quick. Move on to the uncommons here. So Bladewing's Thrall, Cephalid Broker, and a Carven Caryatid. Then we get a Spirit Monger for the rare in that one. So foil. Move on to the next pack here. Doom Traveler, always a cool card. Liked that when it first came out. There's that Dragon Lord Servant. That's nice to see. And we get a Windfall, which is always a really good card to have. Illusory Ambusher and a Palladium there. And an Auriok Champion for the rare. So that's awesome. Move on to the next pack here.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Commons. Move on to the Bubbling Cauldron, Coordinated Assault, Doomblade.
I've been waiting for this.
And we get our first great pull. We get an Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Definitely excited to see that. One of the best cards you can get from here, and just super cool to see regardless. So, pretty good way to start off with the first couple packs. Definitely like seeing Avacyn in there, and that's our first mythic that we have gotten. So we get a Mirror-Ek Nightblade, Stagger Shock, Condescend, and Jin-Gitaxias. That's 2 mythics in a row. Jin-Gitaxias is not very high value anymore, but he's definitely still a really cool card to see.
Patrick, that's a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yes.
Alright, so we get a Dragon Tempest, which I think is still a couple bucks. Stagger Shock, Condescend.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
And another mythic, so it's 3 in a row now. We get an Obnixilis the Fallen. Again, I don't know how much that's really worth these days. Maybe a couple bucks. Under 10, I think, but maybe close to 10. Really cool card, though, with the Landfall. I like Landfall in general as a mechanic. I think it's really cool. Very interesting. Obviously, lands are a big part of the game, so if you can take advantage of that, then, you know, why not? So we get a Scourge of Valkus, which is a cool big dragon boy there. Definitely like seeing any of the dragons here because they are fun to throw into the Mirim deck that I built, which does not have a lot of high-powered dragons in it. But then again, a dragon's a dragon, so we get an Assault Formation, a Bogbrew Witch, a Pristine Talisman, and the dragon I was hoping for here, we get a Kokusho, the Evening Star, which is super cool to see. Can't go into Mirim because it's not part of the color scheme, but Kokusho is easily my favorite of the old Kamigawa dragons, and probably the most powerful one. I think that's still worth 15 bucks, roughly. So definitely cool to see that. Love that it's only a rare and not a mythic too. And let's see, we get a Roshin Meanderer, Sandstone Oracle, Tavern Swindler, and an Abyssal Prosecutor. Always cool to see demons too. Demons and dragons, always like to see them. Big creatures, big abilities. Not always positive. Sometimes, you know, they hurt you a little bit to use them, but the payoff is usually there. We do get another Windfall, Surreal Memoir, Simic Growth Chamber, and a Lotus Cobra, which is a really cool one. Again, with the landfall, very useful to help ramp things out in those landfall decks as well. So far, this box has been pretty good, both value-wise and just pulling cool cards that I definitely don't mind seeing. You get an Undercity Troll, Coordinated Assault, Thran Dynamo, and a Lord of the Pit. So definitely an interesting big demon boy there. I don't actually think I've seen that card in a long time, but I like the art on that. It's actually really cool. So definitely pretty pumped to see that. Flying and Trample 7/7. Sure, you gotta sacrifice a creature, but Black has plenty of ways to benefit from that, so not even a big deal. We do get a Viscapa Guildmage, a Trepanation Blade, a Monastery Swiftspear, and an Obstinate Balleth.
All right.
Mind Crank. Actually, that's pretty cool. Wonder if the foil is worth much, but still I think that's a couple bucks. Oh, the pack looks like it was already broken open. Interesting. First time I've seen that happen. You get a Lure, Angelic Accord, Gruul Turf, and a Cryptic Command. Cryptic Command's pretty cool. I like to see that card. 4 mana for a counter spell is a little bit much, but when you get to choose another effect, you know, it situationally could be actually really good. Not sure what it's worth these days. Still got to be at least a couple bucks, though, I would think. Still powerful. And let's see. We get another Wing Shards, an Indulgent Tormentor, a Hero's Bane, and a Hypersonic Dragon. So, cool to see that card. I like this card a lot. I think that this is being reprinted in that Clue set. I don't really know how that Clue set works, but I know it's supposed to be played as like a standalone game mode, but from what I've seen, there's some cards in there that would actually be pretty fun to put into just a regular Commander deck because they're interesting effects. We get a Curse of Predation. And Angelic Accord for the foil there. Okay, we're down to the last 8 packs here. 2/3 of the way through. Alright, we get a Kolagon Monument, Swords to Plowshares, always useful, Electrolyze, and another big dragon, a Bogarden Hellkite. So definitely like to see that. Again, the dragons might be bad. I don't really care, because I just like to pull dragons. Dragons and demons. They're always cool, always welcome. Golgari Rut Farm, Dimir Aqueduct, Abzan Falconer, and we get a Horizon Canopy. So, pretty cool there. Don't think the green-white land is worth all that much, but I'll take it anyways. Alright, we get an Azorius Chancery, Sarah Angel, Corpsejack Menace, and an Oblivion Stone.
Yes!
And a foil Scourge of Alkus. This is our first foil rare. Definitely not complaining about that. Don't think Scourge of Alkus is a very valuable card, but he's cool, and getting it in foil is even cooler. Inspiring Call, Abzan Battle Priest, Sultai Flare, and a River of Tears. So we'll get another one of the lands there. And let's see if we can get one more mythic in here. I think we've pulled 3 so far. Could be wrong. Haunting Hymn, Aetherize, Rift Bolt, and Glimpse the Unthinkable, which is a very cool card from the original Ravnica. Definitely always liked that. Dimir was a very fun color combination, for sure. A lot of milling and discarding and countering and just all around fun for, you know, the person playing it. Not necessarily the person you're playing against. Simic Sky Swallower. Big creature. Shroud. Evasion. Pretty cool. But 7 mana for, you know, what probably isn't that great of a creature these days. Alright, Haunting Hymn. Azorius Chancery. Bladewing the Risen, which is funny to me that that's an uncommon. And we get a Path of Bravery. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that card, but I like the art on it. Nice dragon, little shadowy dragon. Alright, last pack here. Let's see what we can clutch out with the last pack. Is it Boilerworks, a Distortion Strike, a Carven Caryatid, and a Graven Cairns. And a Foil Bloodghast, so that's cool, I'll take that. Graven Cairns, I think, is the most valuable land in the set, at only probably around $5. But Foil Bloodghast is cool. I don't think he's actually worth a ton anymore, but used to be a very powerful card. And in foil, I'm guessing it's probably still around $10, but definitely super cool to see that. So that's the second foil rare that we got. Overall, I think that this was a very cool set to open. Definitely got some really cool cards, like that foil Bloodghast is awesome. The foil Scourge of Valkus is awesome. Of course, we pulled Abyssin, which is great. Super powerful angel there. Ob Nixilis, which is great for landfall if you have, you know, the black pips in there. Definitely really cool. Let me know what you guys think down below. I enjoyed opening this set. Probably would open more in the future. Just really cool set to open. Let me know what you guys want to see opened. So comment down below. Let me know what you would want to see opened on the channel. And well, that's going to be it for today's video. So we'll see you next time.